So, this fragrance, you've probably smelt this fragrance once in your lifetime, or at least 10 times, because this is one of the most popular selling fragrances I have come across. This is everywhere. This is being sold everywhere. It's just super popular. One, because it smells pretty good. You know, it's not terrible smelling, although some people can really hate this. And two, it lasts such a long time. Like this is a really long-lasting fragrance. It projects a lot, and that's really popular when it comes to like younger crowds. I see a lot of young people wearing this Silver Scent by Jacques Bogart, because you want something that's loud, you want something that's going to perform and radiate. This is the way to go. This is ridiculous. At school, I've at least walked past 5 people wearing it. It's ridiculous. It's pretty potent. It's pretty out there. So Silver Scent. Now this lineup is pretty good. Now the Silver Scent lineup, you can get Silver Scent, you can get Silver Scent Intense, which I'll do a review on. So Silver Scent Intense is like an intense version of it, but to me not really. It's kind of just more well polished. Then you got Silver Scent Pure, which is a more refined, fresher version of Silver Scent. Then you have Silver Scent Midnight, which is a more deep, herbal, kind of spicy version of these. But today we'll be talking about Silver Scent. Now, I will be reviewing all of the Silver Scents, and once I do that, I'll do a house talk and tell you which one, would be the best. So, yeah. So Silver Scent. I like the bottle of it. The bottle presentation is great. It looks really nice and elegant. Looks very retro, and I really like that about it. The sprayer is actually quite good. Check this out. Now, the sprayers on these is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it sprays, sometimes it squirts. Like, check that out. Yeah, it squirts, but immediately you're hit with this blast of this. Now, there's no grape listed in here. It's listed as lychee, but it smells like grape. So, just a very synthetic grape freshener vibe. You got tons of grape, and you have. It's not really grape to the extent of like a squeezed grape or like grape juice. It's like a really synthetic grape. So something like an air freshener or something like that. It's a really fresh chemical grape opening, much like in Club in Your Wheat. Now it's a very synthetic lemon, but this one's very synthetic grape. So that's one comparison I can give you. And amongst all of that grape, you have a lot of this orange blossom. It's orange blossom. So it smells pretty floral as well, so it's really synthetic grape. You got orange blossom to give it a bit of like a floral touch to it. And there's a lot of sweetness. Now that's coming from tonka bean. And obviously these are all synthetics. None of these are real. None of these are naturals, they're all synthetics. So yeah, you're immediately hit with that synthetic grape, a bit of that floral orange blossom, and that heavy sweetness of tonka bean. There's a lot going on in here actually. Now in the background you get a lot of these herbs and stuff. Well, not herbs, but aromatics. You got nutmeg, you got cardamom, coriander, geranium, rosemary, lavender, which to my nose, they don't really come across as, standalone scents. They kind of just mix together and give it a aromatic feel. So the opening, it's nice and it's really strange, the opening. Now, the synthetic grape, and the orange blossom and the tonka bean, all of it smells really kind of just dark, but at the same time really bright and uplifting. It smells really synthetic. It's not a bad synthetic in my opinion. It's pretty good, although I know a lot of people would hate this. It probably smells better radiating off your skin than directly off your skin, definitely. So yeah, Silver Scent, the opening is great. Now as it dries down, that grape vibe kind of disappears. Now this is directly off your skin. Now, in the air around you, it smells way different. It smells like the grape freshener all the way through. But directly off your skin, it kind of turns to a more tonka bean based fragrance with a bit of a fruity touch to it. So it's really like George from Fragrance Apprentice. If you watch, obviously he's not going to be watching this, but he described it as like a silvery, fruity finish. So yeah, I can see that. It's nice and sweet. It's nice and just a little bit fruity and pretty aromatic. So it's nice. It's a nice dry down. It's pretty good. Now there's notes in here that I do not really get. Like there's a lemon note in here, but I feel like even if there is lemon, it's just so overpowered by the grape and the heavy doses of tonka bean. It's not really noticeable in my opinion. You have teak wood, which I have no idea what teak wood smells like. Let's go check. Now it says a fantasy blonde woody note. Now on Fragrantica, if you look at the main notes according to the votes, a lot of people say the top 4 notes that they smell is the lychee, which is the grape, the orange blossom, tonka bean, and the lavender. And I see that. I definitely see that, because even as it dries down, that grape is still there, but it's just not really noticeable as grape in my opinion. It's more of a fruity, sweet, smooth fragrance. Then you have the orange blossom. I feel like the orange blossom is what gives it that synthetic vibe to it. I'm not sure if it's just the fragrance itself, because this fragrance smells pretty metallic throughout the whole way. I don't know if that's just the way it's made, or if it's just, I guess you could say, like, just a note in there, but there is no metallic notes in here. If it is the metallicness I'm smelling, it's either the way it's produced or it's the orange blossom. And yeah, lots of tonka bean as well. So it's quite nice. It's definitely not anything like a gourmand or anything, even though it is pretty sweet, but it's just very, I would say it's in the same family as Invictus. So Invictus is pretty sweet, but it's not by any means a gourmand or a warm fragrance. It's just sweet and fresh. So Silver Scent is a sweet, fresh fragrance, really nice. Yeah, epic dry down. You got lychee, which is grape, orange blossom, tonka bean, lavender, which all makes for a smooth, synthetic, sweet, fresh. Not really that fresh, but it's just smooth, sweet, fruity, silvery. Now projection and longevity, yeah, it lasts quite a long time. I got nose blind to it really quick. I don't really know why I got nose blind to it that quick, but that's just me. So yeah, Silver Scent by Jacques Bogart. It's quite nice. It is pretty good. I'd say yeah, go for it. If you're into Hugo Bosses, if you're into the Code Minuit, you'll like this one. This one is definitely worth your money, and it just lasts such a long time. It's great. That just wraps up the Silver Scent. Hey, so this one is, yeah, that's it. That's the review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. And if you want me to review another fragrance, let me know. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys later. Yeah.